Static. Then nothing. The frequency has been dead for 12,000 years. But something on Vehn 4 is broadcasting. The cartographer leans forward in the pilot seat of the quiet compass, watching the signal spike where silence should reign. In 30 years of mapping dead worlds, silence has been the only constant. Until now. Index speaks in measured tones, its voice the only companion these long decades. The AI confirms what should be impossible, an active transmission repeating every 47 seconds, originating from the planet's northern hemisphere. The cartographer requests descent clearance. Some questions demand answers, even on worlds that have none left to give. The quiet compass descends through ash-gray clouds that haven't carried rain in millennia. Below, the surface emerges, vast crystalline formations erupting from dead plains like frozen lightning. The Vehn built their cities from grown crystal, Index explains. They sang their structures into existence. Now those songs exist only as geometry, catching the dim light of a dying sun. Boots meet ground that hasn't felt footsteps in an age. The cartographer stands at the edge of what the archive calls the Crystal Necropolis, the Vehn's capital, their greatest achievement, their tomb. Spires rise hundreds of meters, translucent and pale, humming faintly with the signal that called them here. The sound is almost like breathing. The signal grows stronger as the cartographer moves deeper into the necropolis. Crystalline corridors stretch in geometric perfection, designed for beings that walked on 6 legs and perceived light in spectrums human eyes cannot fathom. Vehn script covers every surface, prayers perhaps, or warnings. The suit's translator catches fragments, harmony, silence, the great listening. The cartographer enters a chamber that steals breath with its scale, a cathedral of crystal, opened to the gray sky through a shattered dome. At its center, on a pedestal of fused glass, sits something that should not exist. A memory stone, pristine and unweathered, pulsing with soft amber light. 12,000 years of entropy, and not a single scratch. Index runs the stone's signature against every archive record. Nothing matches. No expedition has cataloged this chamber. No survey has documented this artifact. The cartographer kneels before the pedestal, mapping tools forgotten in their satchel. Some finds rewrite everything that came before. This stone has waited 12 millennia for someone to listen. Touch. The stone awakens. Light erupts upward, cascading into shapes. The chamber as it once was, filled with crystalline beings moving in patterns of purpose and grace. Tall, segmented, their bodies refracting light into rainbows. They gather here in their thousands, all facing the same direction, all waiting. The memory shifts. The Vehn begin to sing, a frequency the suit barely captures, translated as raw emotion, fear, acceptance, farewell. Their leader steps forward, mandibles shaping words the translator struggles to parse. The arrival comes, the silence after all songs. We have heard it approaching for generations. We leave this stone for those who follow. The recording continues. The Vehn look upward in unison toward something beyond the dome. Their song reaches a crescendo, beautiful, defiant, alive, and then silence, not fading, not stopping, cut, as if sound itself was surgically removed from existence. The hologram freezes, flickers, and dies. 12,000 years of waiting ended in a heartbeat. The cartographer stands motionless in the dark cathedral. Their breath fogs the amber visor. Index breaks the silence with data, cross-referencing the phrase "the arrival" against all archive records. Searching, searching. The results populate slowly. Each entry, another civilization, another final transmission. The number climbs. 47 matches, 47 worlds, all ending with the same words. Index delivers the final detail, its synthetic voice carrying something almost like unease. Every civilization that spoke of the arrival recorded their warning on the same day. Not the same date, the same position in their calendar cycle. Day 1 of year 1, the day their count began. The cartographer looks up at the gray sky through the broken dome, calculating distances to 47 dead worlds. Somewhere out there, something is keeping a schedule.